Don't think the Boilers are there quite yet. Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football, bringing you schedule analysis. We're running them all down. We're ranking them 70 all the way up to number 1 in college football. Purdue under Jeff Brom, the surprise team of the Big Ten last year, and going 7-6 with a bowl win over Arizona after years and years of drudgery in West Lafayette. But the improvement, although Brom is doing a fantastic job, may not continue on an upward trajectory with no glitches, because this schedule is very difficult for the Boilers in 2018. It includes, and this is always key, who do you play in the other division, or who don't you play in the other division? And for Purdue, we know that they're the only team in the Big Ten that has a designated rival cross divisions. You've got to maintain the Old Oak and Bucket game, and the Big Ten did that, even though they split up some rivalries and broke them up from year to year and not being played each single season. But that was the one that had to be maintained outside divisions. Indiana-Purdue, last game of the season, as always, November 24th in Bloomington for the Old Oak and Bucket. Besides that, okay, who does Purdue play in the Big Ten Eastern Division? It doesn't get a whole lot tougher than Ohio State and Michigan State, and they've got to travel to East Lansing. So Ohio State, Michigan State, Indiana out of the East. Otherwise, it's the typical tough teams in the West. Wisconsin, of course, and then the likes of a lot of teams that Purdue has a chance to beat, like Iowa, like Minnesota, of course, Nebraska, and Northwestern. Speaking of the Wildcats, this is an interesting and, to me, a very intriguing matchup to open the Big Ten season in conference play on a Thursday night, on opening night of the season. Purdue, Northwestern in West Lafayette. A really big game in the Big Ten Western Division for those teams that are trying to challenge Wisconsin for the crown. All right, back-to-back non-conference affairs makes this difficult as well. These are not elite teams, but they're very good football teams that Purdue has to play back-to-back. Both games are at home, though, September 15th and the 22nd against Mizzou and Boston College. So add it all up, Ohio State, Michigan State, Wisconsin, Iowa as well, Missouri, Boston College, back-to-back out of conference, and the Northwestern opener at home. It's a very tough schedule for the Boilers. It ranks number 3 in the Big Ten. It's number 11 in the nation. We bring you our schedule rankings. When we're done with this series, we're going to go back and go through all the Power 5 plus the major independents and give you a preview like you haven't seen online, plus our prediction on the standings in the Power 5 and the college football playoff right here at Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football.